Hi folks. I was looking yesterday at Jacob Wrokowitz article here on Schema.org blueprints module, and I thought, whoa, this looks amazing. I'm going to go through a kind of a opening the box to see what it does. I haven't got a clue what's going to happen here, to be honest. I just thought this looks really good. It looks like it's going to, you choose something you want to create from schema.org, whether it's an event or a blog or a person or a web page or whatever has schema.org data around it. And this module goes and builds the whole content type or entity type for you. I think that's what it does. I looked at this short 10-minute introduction, so if it's as good as that, my mind is blowing. I posted a link to this on Twitter and it got a lot of traction. I posted it internally on our own teams in Anertech, and everyone thought, wow, this looks great. It's not exactly no code, but it's very much a kind of a low code builder in terms of you just say, hey, I want a blog, and it goes and does it. So most websites we build, we have events, we have articles, we've got blogs, we've got products and things like that. So let's just see out of the box what happens. If you don't want to watch this whole video, I'd certainly encourage you to come to jrokowitz.com/blog/schema.org blueprints. The module itself, I guess, is on, well, we'll find out in a minute. So I've got a Drupal site here. All I've done so far is install Drupal, set Olivero as the default theme. Well done to Mike, Christina, everyone who built this. It looks fantastic. And I also set Claro as the admin team. So again, well done to Christina and everybody else who built this. It looks fantastic. So first thing I guess we need to get, as I say, I haven't a clue how this actually works, so I'm going to I'm making it up as I go along. So we got the schema.org blueprints project page. So here's schema.org. So I guess then let's composer require Drupal/schema.org. That goes and gets schema.org and whatever dependencies it needs. Okay, it looks like it's a dev version currently. Is that correct? Development version. Okay, so we don't have a stable release yet, which means it also doesn't have security coverage. But that's okay. We can work with that and see what happens. So then we're going to extend and install the schema module. Schema.org blueprints. I guess this is the base module. Then description sets entity type and field descriptions for their corresponding. Looks like I will need that. Blueprints exports provides a CSV export of schema.org type mappings. Sure, let's get it anyway. JSON API extras builds on top of it. JSON API extras module. Okay, guess I'm going to need the JSON API's extras module for that, so let's leave that for a second. Blueprints RDF integrates schema.org mappings with Drupal's core RDF A mappings. Okay, so this looks interesting. So we'll get RDF mappings, but RDF mappings look like they're going to be deprecated and moved into contrib. So either we'll be installing a contrib module later, or we have a different solution. So let's get this for now. Blueprints report provides a report for browsing schema.org types, properties, and naming conventions. Okay, and yeah, I like UIs. Let's go with that. So this is going to use JSON API, I think, when it's finished creating your schema for your whatever content type we're going to create. So we're going to need to install the JSON API module, but I'll hang on for a second till I get the JSON API extras module as well. So let's leave that installing there, and we'll go for composer require JSON API extras. Okay, that looks good. And you must enable media, paragraphs, entity reference revisions module, install schema.org blueprints descriptions. Ooh, okay, so then I guess we're going to have the paragraphs module. Composer require Drupal/paragraphs. Now this, I'd rather not have paragraphs. I'd rather we were using probably blocks, just because it's more in line with Drupal core, then contrib. Oh, I've already got paragraphs because I created this project from our own internal starter kit. Okay, so that looks good. So we can click continue here. And then we'll go back and we'll install the JSON APIs module. JSON API extras module. So normally creating content types, it's going to take maybe a day to get the different fields we need for an event, and the different fields we need for a blog, and the different fields we need for articles, and the different fields we need for whatever paragraph types. I guess this is going to take, or maybe even a couple of days to get them all together. If this creates this with the click of a button, I'm hooked. After that, then I guess we've got different view modes that we're going to need to set up. But though, given that it's using JSON API, I guess everything gets exported as a JSON endpoint, and we can use something then like Gatsby or Next or Vue or whatever as our front end if we wanted, which again opens up a whole host of possibilities. What I also like about this, oh man, timeout. Okay, let's see the things get installed anyway. Page not found. So yes, schema. Okay, these looks like they got installed. Okay, this might have gone wrong when it was sending stuff to the database, but we'll see how far we get anyway. But I was saying one thing I really like about this, again from watching the intro video from Jacob, the idea that everything is standardized, so it takes the exact protocols or schema from schema.org, and then we have them all here. They're all in Drupal, they're exposed via JSON, and then that can be consumed by the website and also by apps or watches or portals or intranets or CRMs or anything else. And being standardized makes it easier to share then across all these devices. It actually opens up a lot more the idea of a kind of a mono website, kind of create it once, publish everywhere, that all the data is stored here and then siphoned out to the different portals that want to use it. Okay, so it looks like we've got the things we need. I have no idea what we do next. Let's go to structure, content types. Add schema.org content type. Okay, I'm gonna go with blog just as a. Okay. Oh, here's a blog here. So it's creative work. So I guess in schema.org, schema.org, we've got schemas. We've got lots of different types. There's one called creative work. Properties from creative work are these things, and then the blog is in here somewhere, is it? As a creative work. There it is. There more specific types. So creative work is a generic term, and then the types of creative works you can have are articles, atlas, blog, book, chapter, and we're going with blog. And the blog has all these different properties. Property called blog post. The type is blog posting, and that's the posting as part of the blog. An ISSN, that's an international standard serial number. It's got about, which is a thing, the subject matter of it, abstract. Okay, so we get all this kind of metadata. This is kind of stuff we would normally put into schema.org meta tag module thing. So I guess this is going to go directly into the node itself, into parameters on the different fields rather than into the head of the into one of the meta tags in the head of the rendered HTML. So add schema.org meta, take schema.org content type, and then we want to. I wonder what this is, blog and blog posting actually. Okay, well let's go with a blog for now. Add content type. A blog, sometimes known as a weblog. Note that the individual blog postings in a blog are often colloquially referred to by the same term. So the individual posts. Let's see now. So I guess do I need blog posting rather than blog? Yeah, blog looks like the actual like this is my blog as opposed to here are my blog postings. So I think we might want a blog posting content type. Label blog posting comment, a blog post, subtype of social media posting, subtypes of live blog posting. Yeah, that looks a bit more like what we want. So we'll go back to content types, add a schema.org type, and we want a blog posting, I think. So blog posting description, if left blank, the description will be automatically set to the corresponding schema.org types comment. Ooh, I like that. Okay, again, standardization. So subtyping enables subtyping. If you check that type field is added to the entity, which allows content authors to specify a more specific subtype for the entity. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's adding more. Okay, so what kind of a blog is this? Is it a live blog or some other type of blog? Okay, let's leave that off for now. About selector add field. Okay, I'm going to leave all these for now. Let's accessibility, standard, accessibility, summary, access mode. Let's go with the defaults. Whoa, there's something. Okay. Now, I know these green means that they have been mapped to a field when they're green, because I saw that in Jacob's video. And when they're orange, it means something else. Or was it only green? I think orange meant they're not mapped, or orange meant... I don't know. I won't try and make a mistake here. Yeah, here's an orange one. Author. The author of this content or rating. Please note that the author is special and the HTML5 provides special mechanisms for indicating authorship via the rel tag. That's equivalent to this. Okay, so the author is going to be an organization or a person. And this allows us to add a new field. And this is where we can set, say, something like the author authored by field here. That's entity reference to the user content type. Now what I probably for something like this is that we'd actually have for a blog list an author's content type, and we'd reference that, and we'd have fields in that rather than using the user account. But let's just say for now we'll say that the author references the authored by. So I guess the rest of these ones here then, the award and all these other ones, backstory, character, these ones are all going to be, we don't have fields for them yet, because the only fields we have are comment, field tags, field image, and body text. So if we want to add in fields for those, we can map them then to these items. So let's save this at the bottom. There's a lot of properties here. So we got blog posting. Okay, we didn't get the actual comment from Schema.org here, but that's okay. The content type blog posting has been added. Added alternative headline field and created blog posting mapping. Okay, let's see what happens when we create a blog posting. So we get a title, Schema.org blueprints module looks amazing. Alternative title, box opening of new Schema.org module. The body, let's stick in a few paragraphs of text. Oh, nice. Look at that formatting from the Olivero team. Is it or from, I don't know actually, Olivero I guess, it's coming from that, Claro. Yeah, I like that. Let's make something bold just for the making something bold of it. Okay, I don't see the tags field here. I guess we don't have this. That's in a different content type. That is, that's in the article content type, yeah. Okay. So now we've got Schema.org blueprints module looks amazing, alternative headline body. So this is all printing the different fields. So I guess we can come to structure, content types, blog posting, manage display. And we'll remove these. So it's the same as any Drupal manage display page. That looks fine. If we look at our, well, let's look at the full rendered HTML from the page. Let's see what comes into it. So we've got all these style sheet things. They're not aggregated yet. Okay, and we're down to the end of the head tag here then. So we don't have any schema.org meta tags in the head. this is all toolbar stuff. Then here's the page, here's the header, and I'll have Vero branding, and we'll get onto the content then eventually. Let's see. Block, search weights, layout, main content. Here we go, region content. Node content. Okay. So node meta. Here we go. Article. Type of schema blog posting. Hello SEO. How are you doing, my friend? What else do we get? Nothing in here. Here we go. Property schema headline. Content schema.org. Blueprint modules looks amazing. Class hidden. Okay, that's just a hidden span here with some more SEO juiciness, things that help Google and other search engines and bots to understand our data and present it in standardized manners for us. Then we've got this, the field node UID. That's the user. Oh, this is the author field here, so that gives a rel equals schema author. So whoever is the author of this. Title view user profile. It's a type of schema person. Property schema name. This is really nice. Then when it was created is another hidden div. Schema date created. I wonder, would it be possible to get all this data into the head tag as a schema.org object? Maybe that's what we'll do, or something like that when RDF gets removed. And then the alternative headline. Yeah, this is lovely. Okay, let's get it out of this. So we'll just have a quick look at it here as well. Loving this. So I want to add the tags field into this blog posting. Can I come to content types, blog posting? Can I manage the schema part of it here now? Publishing and options, display settings, menu settings, no. Manage fields. Alternative headline. Ah, here we go, schema.org fields. Okay, and then about, if I could map this to existing fields. So if I said a field tags, so now this tags field is only available on the article content type at the moment. I wonder, will this add it to my add it to that content type for me? Updated blog posting mapping. Okay, and now we come back to node/1/edit. Woo! Look at this. Okay. So the tags are all the different schema.org items. I didn't even add these. So what do you want to talk about? Well, I want to talk about a vegan diet, a low-salt diet, a vegan diet, and a vegetarian diet. And a store credit refund, sure, why not? Yeah, I'm not sure what the order of all this then return by how we... I'm going to guess, like... I'm writing my blog and I want to write about CSS and HTML and Gatsby or something like that. I'm going to guess they're not exactly in here. Maybe they are. Let's click save and have a look again. So now we've got tags, store credit refund, low salt diet, vegan diet. And what do we get here? Schema property about. Interesting. And okay, and on the field itself, there's no other things. But that's pretty cool. 1 second, my dog is pottering around here. Making noise. Okay, let's that was a pretty quick way to create a blog, and you know, blogs are kind of basic enough fields in it. Actually, let's maybe have a look at, is there an image in this? So there is an image of the item. This can be URL or fully described image object. Select field. Well, let's say field image, and I guess then that's going to get added into to this content. So we'll click edit here. And we've now got an image field. Oh, this doesn't use media. Which means, I guess, then that the article content type doesn't use media for the image, doesn't it? Field image? No, it doesn't. I wonder why that is. I would have expected. I was sure Drupal core uses. Maybe not. Okay, well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's stick an image in here anyway, and we'll see how this looks. Okay, me eating a biscuit while I was out for a run one day. Me. And property schema image. Alt me leading loosey type of friend of a friend image. Pretty cool. Let's look at a slightly more complex content type. Let's say we want to add an event. Events are always tricky. So here we are, common ones: place, organization, person, and event. Event. Enable subtyping, more specific subtypes. What kind of event is it? Okay. So this would be interesting now if you were making a website for a music organization that did have music events or sales events. I wonder, can we add these on a per event basis rather than I don't necessarily want one content type per event type. So let's attendees, add a new field. Okay, we'd have to add an attendees type field, wouldn't we? An audience, who the group, what was it created for? Add a new field or add field. Oh, this lets you add a new field from in here. Schema audience, unlimited number of values. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well let's do that. So so the orange ones are the ones that it attempts to add a field for you that doesn't exist yet. And the green ones are where you have a field already and it has a fair idea this is probably the field you want to use. So for the description field of the event, we want to use the body. Okay, I think that's what they're saying here. Okay, we got a lot of orange ones here. This is cool. This is going to build a... Let's just click save and see what happens. This looks like it's going to build a nice content type for us. Now let us create an event. Create an event. Title: my big box opening of this module. Subtype. Oh, I can give a subtype. So this is going to be a music event, is it? Yeah, or a tech event. Oh, no tech events. Okay, web. Computer. Come on, Schema, give us what we want. We'll go with music. It's a music event. The attendees, who's going to be the first person? Well, I'm going to say Jacob goes first. And so this is using paragraphs field, yeah. Okay, yes, that's why it's not using layout builder for this. Okay, cool. And then Martin goes second, and you are going third. The audience is the intended audience, so we'll say this is intended for Drupal developers. And who else? WordPress developers. The body, again, we'll pop in a few paragraphs here. Duration, 1 hour. End date tomorrow at this time. Oh, 9:29. It's 10:29 here in Ireland. We need to update this by an hour. Event status. It's moved online, cancelled. This is really nice, isn't it? It's postponed, rescheduled. This is a scheduled event. Use existing media. Now, oh, okay, so this is using the media field, but we don't have any existing media, and I'd need to turn on media browser or something in here. And then the location, we'll say this can be in Galway, Ireland. And the organizer of this is Drupal Ireland. Performers, just me. Starts, we'll say it starts tomorrow at 8:30 and save. Oh, this is good. This is really good. Yeah, I wonder what happens next now. I mean, okay, we can look at this. I'm sure it's going to give us all the schema things we're expecting. Schema location and schema status. Is there event status? Schema event status, yeah. We won't go through all those again because we've seen them a moment ago. This is brilliant. I wonder what would happen for a commerce product. Is it going to install Drupal Commerce or something like that? Or and I guess at the moment this only has content types, is it? As in we can't go to taxonomy and no, we can't like add some sort of a schema that gets created, I guess, automatically depending on what the schema itself is. Okay, so let's look for a product. Financial product, individual product. Let's go with product. Actually, I've only realized there's a search there. That's handy. Okay, find it. Product. Subtyping, additional properties. Oh yeah, let's say yes. Whatever you want, we'll say yes to it. So we say yes to this, and then if there's more fields we want, we add them in. So we don't end up getting every single field for a client that might only want to use 5 or 6 of these fields in their website. You know, a smaller client might want to have maybe 10 of the fields to have fairly decent SEO, but without having to go all in on it. So we've got a product. Product is a Drupal website. Alternative name, a DW. Brand Drupal. What categories does this product go? Aerobic activity, anaerobic activity, balance. Oh, this is tricky. Okay, this looks like lifestyle taxonomy. I think that could be the wrong taxonomy in here. Taxonomy, enumeration, thing. Is this let's come back here, product, manage fields, category, entity reference. What's it referencing? Schema.org enumeration. Taxonomy terms, physical activity category will be automatically available. Business field associated schema.org property enumeration. Okay, so let's have a look at this schema.org property enumeration. Whoa, we got a big one here. So it's every property that things can be classified as, I think, on schema.org. And then depending on what you've chosen for your content type, a subsection of that gets popped into that field. Now, I'm not sure why we're getting this as the category. I wonder, did I... Taxonomy terms, physical activity category. It looks like I've chosen physical activity category somehow. Based on this field's associated schema.org property enumeration. So your associated schema property enumeration. Okay, so let's just create the rest of this and see what the property enumeration is. So where do I see that? I guess here, header. No, does it go here on the body? No, so maybe it's on the node. Right from main. Let's show me this. Back to your property schema name and Drupal website. Article, role, article, schema, product, header, meta. Okay, so we've got somehow. I look for enumeration. Okay, now that's in the toolbar item. This is all in the toolbar. No. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where that's coming from, but somehow it's been told that this needs physical activity. This is an exercise or something that this product is, but I guess we can set that somewhere else. So then we got manufacturer, materials, the model. Yeah, so for what are we on here? Product, there's probably a lot more fields that we might want to enable. Additional property, additional type, audience, award, brand, category. Here we go. Categories, entity reference. Where does it decide that? Oh, here. A category for the item. Greater signs or slashes can be used to informally indicate a category hierarchy. Category code, physical activity, category, text, thing, or URL. What if I said category code? What happens here? Show all the columns. Add Schema Org Type. Admin structure, paragraph type, Schema.org. Type is category code. Okay, let's just click that there. So now we've got a new thing here called category code, a new paragraph type. And I come back to my content types, event, manage fields, Schema.org, and I'm getting scared now. Where's category gone? That was up near the top, I think, was it? About, actor, additional type. Additional type for the item typically used for adding more than one type from external vocabularies and microdata syntax. Yeah, I guess there's a bit of training for editors to let them know what Schema.org is, how it works, and then what the properties they need to choose for their website. Funder, funding, identifier is accessible for free. So here we have to say add a new field, and that's Boolean. Look at that. That's so handy. Keywords. There's a tags field there somewhere, isn't there? Field tags. Main entity of the page. I love this. Look, just click add new field and it does it straight out for you. It creates the field type and everything else. If I want to say the main entity of the page is not a link field, it's just a text, plain text field, not long. I don't have plain. I don't have. I've only got long text fields. Okay, we'll stay. I will go. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. What else? Maximum attendee capacity. Add a new field. Integer field. Maximum physical attendee capacity. Add a new field. That's another integer. Maximum virtual attendee capacity. Now this is how you build content type quickly. Offers. An offer to provide this item, for example, an offer to sell a product, rent, DVD, performance, blah blah blah. Yeah, we want that offer. What's that? It's a plain text field. Oh, text plain is up here at the top. I wonder is that the same then for this link one I had earlier on for main entity of page. Recommended text plain. There you go. So it's been moved from the text at the bottom to a recommended section at the top. Oh man, this is so. The work is going to be performed. The work is going to be featured. The URL. I guess we. No, let's not add a new field. Let's map that to the URL alias. Typical age range. Translator super event. an event that this is part. Oh, okay. So if this was a music festival, for example, and this was just one of the events in the festival, yeah, well, let's give that kind of a parent event, let's call it. I'm going to click save here now. And node number 2, that was our event. Let's see what extra fields we've got. So now we've got titles, subtype, attendees, audience, duration, end date, status. So where's all the new fields gone? Organizers, performers, start date. Is this accessible for free? Yes. The main entity of the page is smells like teen spirit. Maximum attendee capacity, we can have 1,200 people, and physically we can have 200, and online we can have 1,000. The parent event, so this is an entity reference, it looks like, so I'm going to have to get some other parent. Is actually putting itself as its parent. Typical age range, we'll say 16 to 35. Actually, that excludes me. I'm going to say 16 to 44. Yeah, this will be a good concert. And save. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to leave this here, I think. This is a box opening of the Schema.org blueprints module from Jacob Wrokowitz. It looks amazing. Such great work. I mean, I was a bit slow, I suppose, getting into it, but figuring out what those fields do there towards the end, this is phenomenal work. I can see this becoming a default in Drupal, and if not this as the default, this being the blueprint for a default of this is how simple it should be to build content types. You choose a property from Schema.org. Drupal knows what that property type is and goes and creates that field for you based on that knowledge, and then when that gets shared out across anything. Oh, actually no, let's not go yet. Let's have a look at that. So we've got a JSON API, don't we? JSON API. Yeah, look, here's all our JSON API. We can't be leaving just yet. Let's see all the different things. No, I'm in the wrong place, am I? So we got blog posting here. So here's all of the blog posts that we've created, I think. Or is this the... No, this is the information about it. Where do I get this? Is this in /node/blog posting? Let me see. Search web services, JSON API. Path prefix JSON API include count disabled by default. Where do I see /JSON API/ article? No, blog posting. I wanted to see the actual. Oh yeah, these are the blog postings. So if I collapse all here, open the data, type blog posting links. And where am I going for the actual box opening of a Schema.org module? This is only one blog posting. How do I get the actual? I want to get the list of blog postings. Oh god, I should know this off by heart. I've done this 1,000 times. Data 0. Is this saying there's only one blog posting? Oh, there is only one blog posting, of course. The other ones are events and things like that. So let's put in a second blog posting then. Hello world. And I can have a few schema things here. Save. Okay, collapse all data. Yeah, so now we've got our 2 blog postings. So we've got our Schema.org blueprints module, looks amazing, and we've got number 2, hello world. So we can use this then, you know, if you're using Gatsby, or if you're using React or Next or Vue or anything at all, I guess, you can grab your data from here and create your front end. And so your Drupal instance is your CMS only, and Your JSON output is becomes your front end, or you can, you can see here, you can very easily have a Drupal front end for it, if you wanted. But this is fantastic. I need to go because I've actually got a meeting starting in 15 minutes. So this was just, well, supposedly I thought this would take 5 minutes, but there's too much good stuff in it. Thanks, Jacob. This is fantastic. Let's work more on this.